Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. In this video, we are going to analyze Uniswap and its token UNI and conduct machine learning based price forecast, accumulation strategies, and regression based analysis for UNI. None of the content is financial advice. We used statistics, AI, and other machine learning based indicators to find whether UNI is overvalued, undervalued, and what are some of the estimated bull targets for UNI. So let's get started. Over the last 7 days, UNI has rallied the most of the top 100 cryptos by market cap by about 20%. Over the last 24 hours, about by 10% rallying, price under $8, token market cap at around 4.5 billion, by volume ranked at around by volume based ranking at around 257 million. Let's see the ranking by volume. The total value locked at around 5 billion, circulating supply at around 600 million, market cap by TVL. The market cap lower than the TVL or total value locked, total supply at around 1 billion, out of which 60% is in circulation. If you check, the all-time low was at around, by 4 years ago, at around 41 cents, all-time high at around $45. So kind of in the middle of the last previous run. Again, if you check the run from this level at around $3 or $4, it's only rallied by about 100% from the bottoms of the last bear market. If you check out around at log levels, the $4 was kind of the bottom, and the last peak was at around $44. So again, if it rallies back to its previous all-time high, it would still be about 3.5x rally, or again, sorry, 5x rally from $8 to $44, above 5.5x, slightly under 5.5x rally. In terms of where our machine learning based price forecast for UNI are, the price action, weekly price action for this week has been around $7.25. The machine learning model has presented 3 scenarios. This is the weekly price action for UNI. And the machine learning model says at a base case level, the price action could stay sideways between $7 and $7.51. Price is above this level. That means we are in a bull case scenario, which is color coded by this yellow line. For this week, the average price is at around $7.94. Price is close to this level. As we proceed throughout the end of the year, the price action forecast is between $8 and $16.57, and towards the middle of March of 2025, the price forecasted is around $23 at a bull case ceiling. So the price essentially could be between $8 and $23. Again, these are theoretical ceilings. That means to breach this level, it would take the market to go into a mania phase. So in a 70% confidence level, this is where the bull case would be for UNI. If at any point the market enters mania phase, that is the parabolic rise, this would be captured by not the yellow 68 percentile bull case, but a 95 percentile bull case. Again, we are not in this regimen. You can see that that regimen would correspond to a price action close to $60 by the end of the year. And again, as we move further out in the future, the prices become more and more unrealistic. So this mania phase lasts for several weeks, not several months. So the last time the mania phase lasted from 27 December till about early February of 2021. Again, 1.5 months, that is. Again, so the purpose of mania phase is not to say what will the market will stay in a mania phase for months to years. It would stay in for, and as a matter of weeks. And for that, the mania phase, we will keep it curtailed till about end of December, is between $9 and about $53 for UNI. On the other hand, if the market were to correct, the bottom would be at, again, previous bottom for the year is at around $4.11 and $6.32. Looking at a bearish scenario beyond this is, again, does not correspond with the phase of the market cycle that we are in. That a crypto would have new lows for this market cycle at this phase of the market cycle. But again, nonetheless, it's always good to know what is the potential upside and downside. So in terms of raw values, they are available on this chart at the bottom of the screen. The base case is in middle, the 68th percentile bear case is to its left, 68th percentile bull case to its right, and 95th percentile bull case is to the right of the 68th percentile bull case. So these are the three scenarios which makes sense at this point, at this phase of the market cycle. You can analyze this with the regression based heat bands as well. Over here you can see the market has been between these are the polynomial regression function, which is in this pink line, the base case, and on top is the yellow, which is the 1 standard deviation ceiling, and the light green, which is the 1 standard deviation bottom. Similar color codes as the machine learning based models. If you get rid of the 2 standard deviation and 3 standard deviation levels, you can see that the crypto has the Uniswap token has been in this UNI token has been in this 1 standard deviation between the 1 standard deviation ceiling and 1 standard deviation floor. So 1 standard deviation floor at $4.15, very close to the AI based bear case scenario at $4.11 towards the end of the year. Again, both are confluent. The fair value at around $5.67, that is because the market has been in a downturn since March of 2024. That's why this is a non-linear function of the regression, polynomial regression, where during the bull case or the bull phase, the bias of this regression bands is to an upswing, towards the bear cases it's a downswing. So again, if the market were to pick back up, the shape of this regression bands is also up for change. The bands would be drawn based on the latest price actions, and they get updated every single day. Nonetheless, at any point in time, the bands help us understand what is a theoretical 1 standard deviation ceiling, 2 standard deviation ceiling, and 3 standard deviation ceiling. At this point in time, the 1 standard deviation ceiling coming in at around $8. Let's zoom in over here, coming in at around $7.75, which is slightly below the current price of UNI at around $7.98. So that means the key level to watch is, again, if there is a pullback, this is, you need to hold this $7.74, and during the rally looking at $10.56, which would correspond to the 2 standard deviation ceiling. UNI hasn't tested this 2 standard deviation ceiling since 2021 April. The last time it came close was around March of 2024. Did not break it meaningfully. Again, came down when the price became overheated close to this 2 standard deviation ceiling. Back then, that 2 standard deviation ceiling was around $15. Now it's at around $10.50, about $5 difference. So let's see if this ceiling again gets breached. If it does, then I would assume that the regression band would have an upwards slope. That's why the purpose of this regression band is to analyze a token at a point in time. Again, not financial advice. For forecasting purposes, there are these forecast graphs, as well as there are bull case targets for UNI. Now we'll look at the individual constituents of the bull case targets, which are the SMA, DCA, and the TWAP models, and then we'll summarize the bull case predictions. This is again a risk-based analysis based on the price of UNI and what is the 20-week moving average for UNI and the proportional distance between the price and the 20-week moving average. Based on that, the risk levels are normalized between 0 and 1. Right now the risk is, and the opposite of risk is reward. That means if you take 1 minus risk, that would give you the reward. Whenever the risk is again, for example, February 2022, this is a shorter term model. At that point the risk was 0.09. That means the reward was 91, so 0.91. At this point is at 0.34. that means the reward is 68. At this 66. At this point the price is not too much distance away from the 20-week moving average, but again still undervalued in the larger scheme of things. The purpose of this analysis is to identify if the market is getting overheated like it was in March of 2024, where the risk levels at any for any short-term DCA were more than 0.5. Now we are several risk levels below that. In terms of analyzing the dollar cost average or the regression based model, per this model the risk is at around 0.33, the peak regression coming in at around $10, and again this is similar to the polynomial regression analysis with the 3 standard deviation ceilings that and floors that we just analyzed. Per this model, again one third risk, 2/3 reward. The time weighted average price model, the price is below the time weighted average price, the blue line, that means the risk is essentially 0. You can check over here. The purpose of this analysis, this is the most longest term model. That means if DCing below this time weighted average price, if the token is a good crypto, has a decent use case, DCing below time weighted average price over a longer term horizon makes the most sense. Again, not financial advice. Now if we were to go and analyze the estimated bull target for Uni using all of these individual model and then weighing it based on their based on what they hold as a weighted average. Again, the price at around $7.90, regression risk at 0.27, SMA risk 0.35, like we just analyzed. Again, this regression risk is slightly different from the DCA model regression risk, because the other model takes time adjustments, that is based on the time that the token existed. This is just purely one market cycle at a time, and the time weighted average price based risk is 0. So you can understand, as the risks are low, the rewards would be high. So the reward for this particular token in potential bull run is 4.58. That means if the bull target were to be hit, it's about 4.5x returns from the current price. The bull peak forecasted, not using machine learning but again using just the risk and reward based expected values, is coming in at around $36 for Uni. So just to summarize everything, the bull peak per the risk reward analysis is coming in at $36. The key levels to watch per the regression analysis is this $10.50 to check if the price breaches the 2 standard deviation ceiling, the 3 standard deviation ceiling at around $14 at this point. The machine learning based price forecast says that if the bull run stays intact for the remainder of the year and early March, the price action could be between $8 and about $23. The Mania case is at around $56. Again, we are not quite there yet. The base case is if there is no bias to the bull side or the bear side, the price action could stay relatively flat between $7 and $7.50. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. Also give this video a like, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.